Oh, hello, and welcome to Cruising with Wayne. Now, don't worry, it won't always be this posh, and I won't always be in a tuxedo. Occasionally, you might catch me in the jacuzzi. This is a section of the programme where we show you about cruise ships, and some really beautiful ships. We're also going to be shooting ship locations. But don't try and say that after a few drinks, will you? I want you to join me today on a ship that's got size and got style. Come along with me on a transatlantic voyage aboard the Queen Mary 2. Come on.
Very nice.
Welcome to the Queen Mary 2.
Yes, welcome to our cabin.
Very nice, very nice. Here, voila.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Got our passes. Paid for all the drinks. We look a bit green.
We've been stood in a queue for half an hour?
Good hour, yeah.
About an hour.
Been here a good hour, can't getting on board, but we're here. And now we're going to settle in. Our luggage hasn't arrived yet, but we're going to hope that that's going to arrive. 2 of the bags we put the number on, 2 of them we forgot. Or they didn't tell us, that's the truth. So we're just going to settle in and check out the boat. So come and join us. We'll see what's there. Well, here she is. And very nice too.
Yes, first impression, what a beautiful ship.
I'll second that, she's very stylish. Oh, and good news, our luggage arrived okay.
Yeah.
To be honest, before we arrived, we were a little unsure.
Not about the sailing.
No, what to pack. We thought it might all be a little bit too opulent.
A little over the top, perhaps?
Yes, with too many formal nights.
Yes, and how many dresses would I have to pack?
Well, exactly.
Heading to Florida for vacation, we certainly didn't need that much formal wear.
No, but in the end it turned out okay.
Well, sort of. There were 3 formal nights.
Yeah, but mostly it was relaxed and casual.
You could always hide in the casino.
Yeah, and I could pretend to be eccentric.
Did you say pretend?
All right, I get it. Look at these.
Wow, you can see. We did have a little rough weather sailing out.
Well, it was the Bay of Biscay. I have to say booking that inside cabin was now justified.
At least you think so.
Yes, I do. Fortunately, she was designed as a transatlantic liner, and despite her size, she cut through the waves well.
Niggles? Well, yes, we had a few minor ones.
Yeah, well, I wasn't keen on the champagne at the art sales, even if it was free.
Yeah, you have to get the people there somehow.
Yeah, right. It was also a little cramped here and there.
It was a bit crowded at times in those narrow corridors.
Yeah, especially heading for the eating areas.
Find the heights. This was our first transatlantic crossing.
Yes, we were at sea for 6 days, and that was without seeing any land at all.
But at least you didn't have to fly.
Yeah, true. But it could be a little intimidating if you stop to think about it.
The answer is don't think about it. You need to chill out and relax.
I know, always. But I can't. I have to keep taking pictures.
How deep is it? How deep? How deep? He's standing up. my day, there was all the usual quiz and card games.
Yes, lectures on politics, war, and even Darwin, if you like that kind of thing.
We did try the dance classes though.
Yes, had a lot of fun doing that.
But they never seemed quite long enough.
No, never did. The planetarium.
A great visual experience where you tip your seat back, watch, and relax.
Yeah, unfortunately it sent most of us to sleep.
But it was followed by the cooking demonstrations.
Yes, which woke us up just in time for dinner.
The food was good, and standard of service was excellent.
Yes, especially after a few drinks. You know, a coffee and a tomato juice.
Yes, right.
Well, it helped me settle in.
So let's summarise, shall we? A very relaxed style of cruise with a great library.
Yes, the biggest at sea apparently. A very classy ship, lots of style.
All in all, we would say it was a great experience. We would certainly recommend the Queen Mary too.
Yes, we would, especially for the transatlantic voyages.
Finally though, they could improve the seating in the theatre. No, so you carry on talking. I'd like to introduce yourself as well.
My name is Steve. If you happen to see me or hear me on the video, now you see me quite well. She had a great cruise and she's continuing to enjoy herself, and toodaloo to all of you back home.
Thank you.
What a lovely ship. And after the break we're going to look at some photography. We're going to capture some cruising moments. We'll see you in a minute. Hi, I'm Wayne Paulo, and this is my new book, Nearly Famous, my autobiography. And this is a rather unusual location. Why? Well, I'm surrounded by all the objects from my past careers. An old recording studio, a guitar, a Native American Indian costume. I didn't have room for the horse. There's a gorilla skin, a trumpet, some juggling props. Mustn't forget the camera and all the photographs, which are very obvious. There's a lot more inside this book. There's over 600 photographs. The book, well, it's quite unique. There's no other life story like it. Well, of course not. Are you curious yet? Check it out. Go to my website, Nearly Famous by Wayne Paulo. Welcome back. And we're staying on the Queen Mary 2 for this next segment. The dawn's breaking in Port Everglades. I've got my camera out nice and early, and I'm going to show you how to capture those cracking arrival shots. Take a look at these. In this light, the most important thing you can do is keep the camera steady. Here, I used a railing on the outside with the camera close up against the window. Using the railings to help steady the camera allowed me to shoot on automatic with a very slow shutter speed. The emphasis is on steadying the camera at all times. You should turn off your flash and only use it if you want to light something in the foreground. Even then, you will still want a slow shutter speed to get a balance with the ambient light available. I had no tripod, but you can see here where I find a flat and steady surface to capture this carnival ship as it moves slowly towards me. will often have a mixed element of lighting in your pictures, which will change the colour and the effect, but this can also add a little extra to the finished look. As the dawn breaks, more light will give you faster shutter speeds. But don't give up steadying your camera just because it looks lighter to you. Your camera machinery might still think it's too dark. Watch how the colours change with the light. And remember this quote, "We all look, but do we see?" Wayne Paulo. Well, I hope you enjoyed that and learnt a little along the way. This is only orange juice, but this is champagne, and I'm going to open this up and top this up in a minute. Meanwhile, down the hatch and bon voyage.